Oh, hello, hey, welcome to my world. This is my world of skincare. I am deeply interested in skincare. I have been for a very long time. I've been inspired by Hiram and James Welsh to give this a shot. What the hell? And in the mix of giving my opinions on skincare, and maybe being a goofball at times, or maybe being a little too serious and overthinking at times, because that's just who I am, I will also give mini reviews within reviews. I'm thinking that there may be times I'd like to switch it up and potentially get a video of me sharing a recipe of some sort, because I also love to cook. So, who knows? But definitely for now, I have lots and lots of material and opinions to share with you regarding skincare. So, the videos will showcase one company throughout each video that I post regarding skincare, and then my general opinion of the products as described, their cost in relation to how effective they are, and usually I'll be reading that information from their website specifically. But then I'll also showcase something within the video, such as a skin cleanser that I'm using at the time that is not related to that company, and or favorite tea I'm drinking at the time, or coffee. I love tea, I love coffee, don't hate, I don't hate, don't hate. So, but anyhow, yeah, having said that, I am drinking a wonderful cup of tea, which the tea is from David's Tea. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. We do not have a David's Tea in Charlotte, North Carolina, so I would have to order this online. But in major cities here in the US, you can purchase it. I got this in Chicago, and I believe they're Canadian, so if you are in Canada, have fun. But the specific tea I am drinking is just Beat It. It's described as fruity, sweet, and energizing, and it definitely is refreshing, energizing. I always use raw honey to sweeten my tea. That's my thing. And yes, so if you would like, definitely check out their website. I have a link below, and they have lots of loose leaf tea, which is exactly what I like, and as well as teas formulated for wellness. They sell sachets of teas, samplers. They have all types of tea ware that you can purchase as well. So I highly recommend their tea. It's a great splurge if you are looking to pamper yourself, because at the end of the day, it's not the most cost-effective tea to be purchasing out there, but the quality is great, number one. And number two, actually, if you visit a store, you can purchase things that are on sale that might be going out of season, where you can get a really good deal. So keep that in mind. But anyhow, I didn't plan on doing that so quickly or so soon, because actually this video is going to be related to the Inkey list. So I wanted to share my opinions on a few products that I've purchased from the Inkey list, and again, I will give the description of them, the my general opinion, the price versus effectiveness. So yeah, let's start out with the Inkey list. So here in the US, it appears to me that if you really want to get this product and know that you're actually getting the product, you must purchase it through Sephora.com. There may be some other high-end retailers out there that sell it on their website, which I would trust them as well, but Amazon and or eBay, obviously you're really rolling the dice when you try and purchase anything through those companies, unfortunately. So the 3 products that I will be reviewing today are the CoQ10 lotion and the polyglutamatic acid right here, alright, and then the hepapeptide serum, which is right here. So these are the 3 products that I chose to purchase and review, and I think I could have done a better job because the 2 are almost alike in essence. They do the same thing, just with different ingredients. So but anyhow, I've had some very hydrated skin during some very dry air, some dry weather that we've had here in the Charlotte area. So anyhow, the CoQ10, which is my favorite of all 3, this is it, my favorite. So it's what it is a powerful antioxidant. It's an anti-aging serum that works to both protect and prevent accelerated signs of aging while hydrating. So I have used this both in the morning, mixing it in with other serums, and in the evening as well. So it works just fine. The type of skin that it's good for is normal to dry to combination to oily, so it's good for all types of skin. And then the skincare concerns that it targets are fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, and loss of firmness and elasticity. So it's a lightweight serum. It actually has like a light yellow, pastel yellow tint to it, but it doesn't color your skin by any means. It's transparent. So I'm not sure, to be honest with you, after using it for a couple of weeks, whether it dramatically has changed my skin or not. However, I will say that overall, the quality of my skin does feel somewhat better by using these products in combination with products that I've already been using. So the polyglutamate acid right here, polyglutamate polyglutamic acid. Oh my gosh. See, yeah, science was never my thing, so maybe I'll get better at this. But anyhow, it is a powerful surface hydrator and smooths and plumps the skin and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles while providing a perfect makeup day. So, if you wear makeup, I presume that it does what it says. Now, Nikki Tutorials, I bow to you, I bow to you. You're just so inspiring, but she would know more than anybody. Of course Jeffree Star would too, of course so many of them out there would, but I know nothing about bases or primers. That's really not my thing. Yes, but I think what I can vouch for is the fact that when it is on your skin, you have somewhat of a dewy texture to your skin, so I presume that if you were going to put stuff on it, it would act like a tackiness. So, yeah. Anyhow, I am somebody, by the way, that does like to have a dewy skin. I don't like to have oily skin, but I like to have dewy skin. And that, I think, comes from visiting my family in Asia, where it's warm and humid. And in those climates, your skin is so healthy. So I try and emulate that when I'm here at home in the States. Here in Charlotte, we have 4 seasons. It can be in the teens in terms of temperatures at nighttime, and then it can be over 100 during the daytime, depending on what season. It can be, we can be in the middle of a drought, or we can be on the verge of major towns flooding. So it's just, you never know what you're really going to get, so you have to be adaptable, and yeah. Alright, so this back to this product that I have a very hard time saying. Okay, back to it again. Polyglutamic acid, alright? Polyglutamic acid. Am I holding that properly? It's for normal, dry, combination, oily. So again, all types of skin. It also helps. Got the frog in my throat. Helps with dryness, fine lines and wrinkles, and dullness and uneven texture. It's a lightweight serum as well. So it holds 4 times more moisture than hyaluronic acid. It's a superior hydrator and thin, breathable film on the surface of the skin, locking in the moisture below and plumping, reducing the appearance of fine lines. Brightening, evening skin tone, also making a perfect base for makeup again. So I have used it as strictly a moisturizer, and it's done a great job. But so has the hepapeptide acid. So has that. Or, yes, I'm sorry, it's not hepapeptide acid, it's just hepapeptide serum. So let me get on that, but then I have something to explain about using the products in combination. And yeah, so that's something that I need to share with you. So the hepapeptide anti-aging serum is an anti-aging patented peptide that targets crepey skin and wrinkles longer term, while providing an instant blurring effect. It's for all skin types, again, all skin types. The concerns that it's supposed to really be there for are fine lines and wrinkles, and it's a rich serum. So that's something that you need to be mindful of. And again, that's where I will discuss about using it in combination with other things here. So anyhow, an instant blurring effect with leading-edge cosmetic soft focus technology combines with a 7-sequence peptide to help give the skin a smoother-looking appearance. A great makeup base. Again, it helps reduce the look of crepey skin and fine lines and wrinkles. So, by the way, I believe that the whole line is clean, which means that, you know, there are no sulfates, parabens, etc., etc. So that's something to keep in mind. And also, the products are extremely affordable. So this is what I ended up doing. I ended up using the polyglumatic acid in the morning, and then I ended up using the hepapeptide in the evening, because when I first and I mixed them both with the CoQ10. But I kind of did a trifecta when I initially purchased the products. I thought, well, it really can't hurt. It's not like one ingredient's canceling out the other in this situation. So, however, in doing so, it became too heavy, and not that my skin is the most sensitive, but it's pretty sensitive. So I ended up breaking out a little bit by using a double moisturizer, if you will, or a triple moisturizer, because again, I was mixing the CoQ10, the polyglumatic acid, and the hepapeptide AM and PM. So that was a bit of overkill, and not that I broke out tremendously, but I got a few pimples, and that must have distinctively come from that because I had clear skin before any of that happened. So just use one or the other, not both together, unless your skin is extremely durable. Like if you're somebody that can put petroleum jelly on your face and not break out, then I suppose, hey, knock yourself out. But somebody like me, I can't do that. But also, in the hepapeptide being a rich serum, I think that it also helped with me mixing it with the CoQ10, which was a lighter serum, to lighten up how rich it was. So that's something to keep in mind. It can be fun. Actually, you know, if you're going to take care of your skin, which you should, and it's a necessary evil, why consider it evil, and why not have fun with it, you know? So that's the way I look at it. So overall, I think that the Inkey List is a really great, no BS product line. Very inexpensive. You can get a decent quality product for a very inexpensive price. I would relate the Inkey List to the Ordinary in terms of pricing, which is also extremely affordable, inexpensive, and I will be speaking of the Ordinary someday, I promise. Even though there's plenty out there, I still think, hey, I've experienced pros and cons from using the Ordinary as well, so one day I'll share that with you. But I do recommend the Inkey List. You can go to Sephora.com, link below, and check these products out, or the plethora of products that they do have. Again, everything's extremely affordable, so I wouldn't be scared to go check out these products. Oh, but in comparing them to the Ordinary, these are plastic, and the Ordinary uses, for the most part, a lot of glass, so which is recyclable. See, because I'm looking at the bottoms. Okay, so the bottom of the CoQ10 is recyclable, but I don't see anything on the bottom of either of the pump bottles. So if that's something that sways you one way or the other, keep that in mind. On to highlighting a few of the products that I've been using in my daily life that I think greatly of. They're going to both be skin cleansers because I use them together, and I use them twice a day. Currently, I just love what both of them do in combination with each other, and I end up having like very clear skin overall with no over drying. So I do have a few blemishes right now. I am still recovering from mixing these two together, and excuse me, and work stress, like, yeah, it affects my face. But anyhow, in clearing up my skin, I have religiously stuck to this cleaning method. And I do from time to time use a Clairsonic as well. I really became fascinated with the Clairsonic when I saw a review from Tati Westbrook, whenever she did the review of it acting as a brush to the face, but then she showed how her husband had a different version that he uses, and yeah, anyhow. So I will use that for deep cleaning from time to time. I do have some scrubs and some masks that I will highlight from time to time, but for now, I definitely want to highlight the COSRX low pH morning gel cleanser. So low pH morning gel cleanser. It doesn't really have a scent, like no added fragrance, I'm almost positive. Yeah, so Hiram would be very happy. And I'm sure Hiram has already used this. I'm sure he has. I'm sure James Welsh has too, but in my climate this works all year round. And again, because it doesn't over dry, and I will use that first in the morning, and then after I wash my face with the COSRX, I follow that up with the Holy Frog Superior Omega Nutritive Gel Wash. So I thank Hiram for that recommendation. I actually don't think I've even seen the whole video, but I saw it in one of your videos or something of the sort, and so I just Googled and ordered, and the next thing I know, it's amazing. So again, both of them are just in combination with each other fantastic. The COSRX is very inexpensive. I believe so I get mine online at the COSRX website, which I will have a link below, and it's $12. So very, very simple ingredients. It's not irritating, low pH. They do recommend that if you wear makeup, you use like a oil-based makeup remover first, and then use it. And you can also use this as a body wash, though I do not. So there is that. And then with the Holy Frog, which comes out of the Netherlands, it claims to be a cleanser and a toner in one step. It's the most universal all-purpose wash, lightly foams to deep clean all skin types. And it does. When it comes out, it's like a gel. It kind of looks like a creamy gel, if you will, but it does work up to a nice foam. It does not have any, again, I don't know if I've said it or not, but added fragrance, so hence why Hiram loves it so much, but amongst other things. But it does have a scent to it because of the ingredients that are in it, which make it smell somewhat of like a prescription, if you will. Anyhow, omega fatty acids, probiotics, and antioxidants nourish and replenish the skin. Natural antibacterial properties prevent breakouts and clogs. Sometimes you just want the refreshing feeling of a foaming wash, meant for everyday use or to sub when you need to feel extra clean. This gel lifts away impurities without over-cleansing the skin, loaded with probiotics, fatty acids, and vitamins to feed the skin and keep it from drying out. They have eliminated harsh soaps and suds, fragrances, and drying alcohols, so your skin feels soft, not squeaky. And that's the truth. It doesn't feel squeaky. So anyhow, I highly recommend that. And that basically concludes my first ever video. I hope that you have enjoyed my opinions of what I have shared regarding the Inkey list, David's Tea, Holy Frog, and CosRX, which I have all linked below. If you would like, I promise that these videos will get better as time goes on, and my editing skills get better as well. So definitely leave your comments, and I'm very open to it all. But also, by the way, if anybody has a suggestion of like the best camera to purchase for this realm, please let me know. I'm using a phone currently. And secondly, if there's a software program out there or app that I should be using to edit it, what is your favorite one? I would prefer. So please give me that feedback in the comments area below. I welcome all feedback, positive and negative. It's all relevant, so I will do my best to have thick skin for those that I really irritate, because really, I'm sorry if I do. That's the first and only time I'm going to say that I'm sorry if I do annoy you, because you have the choice to switch the channel, and it's never my intention to annoy anybody, simply to share my information with you, or my opinion, which is usually based on factual information and me as a human testing it out. So, but I believe it, well, okay, I could review The Ordinary next. I could review Drunk Elephant next. However, I'm on the fence about actually doing a full review on the company of Drunk Elephant, because they seem to, as a company, from the little bit that I've examined, lost their culture. So they seem, as a company, don't seem to be very respectful. But at the same token, they do have a few good products that I have enjoyed, so I could do that. Again, The Ordinary, and oh yes, Ole Hendrickson. I was planning to do Ole Hendrickson, so that will be my next review. And if anyone has any requests outside of anything, please let me know. I am definitely open to trying new products, so definitely keep in mind that I have a combination to dry skin, so if you have oily skin and you're recommending something to me, it's definitely not going to work on me like it should be working on you. So, yeah, I'm gonna sip the rest of my tea and enjoy the rest of my day, and I hope that you all are, just like Ellen says, going to be kind to one another. Alright, take care. Bye.